talk show host Ellen DeGeneres and wife Portia de Rossi have fled the US and moved to the UK.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
It wasn't me, and a lot of times we pretend so that we can fit in, and then we end up looking like a bag. No.
Can you believe what Justin Bieber just revealed about Ellen DeGeneres? The talk show host apparently fled the country right after Diddy's arrest, and honey, this story has got everyone talking.
And we do have a name who's apparently left the country. Ellen DeGeneres, former TV star, and her wife Portia de Rossi have reportedly, Kinsey, moved to the UK.
Word on the street is that Ellen's been keeping a very low profile, and it's not just a coincidence. She might be tangled up in Diddy's scandal in ways that have everyone raising their eyebrows and asking some serious questions.
And then later on, when Justin Bieber was interviewed by Ellen DeGeneres without any warning, she showed the photos in front of everyone and didn't tell him she was going to do that. Justin Bieber's legal team wasn't happy about this because they were considering action on the paparazzi, and Ellen DeGeneres made it seem like a joke.
Now let's dive into this piping hot mess. Everyone's been buzzing about what allegedly happened with Usher, but what's really got people shook is what might have gone down with a 15-year-old Justin Bieber. The poor thing was just a baby in the industry when all this supposedly happened. You know how they say where there's smoke, there's fire? Well, just look at what happened with Mace. This former bad boy artist was straight up done with Diddy's shenanigans, and honey, he wasn't afraid to show it.
Oh, I did this told me he wanted receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name.
But wait, it gets even juicier. The real bombshell dropped when Cassie filed that lawsuit back in 2013. Y'all won't believe this, but she spilled all the tea about these wild freak-offs that were supposedly costing hotels thousands in damages. According to the legal papers, Miss Cassie was out here coordinating these, let's call them special gatherings, following Diddy's specific instructions about who should attend. And get this, he apparently called it our thing and was super strict about keeping it hush-hush.
She didn't want it, but Cassie, who searched for the big black, and she was searching for the big black.
Now here's where Ellen comes into this messy situation. Just as whispers started spreading about her connection to all this drama, she suddenly packed her bags and disappeared to England. She and Portia were spotted settling into some fancy estate in the Cotswolds, and their gorgeous LA mansion put right up on the market.
And Portia de Rossi are moving to England, or have moved already to England.
See you later.
To a place called the Cotswolds.
Oh, you won't believe what happened next. They tried claiming it was all because of Trump winning the election, but let's be real. After that whole toxic workplace drama in 2022, it seems like Ellen was desperate for a fresh start.
It's probably Ellen DeGeneres because she's being able to use Trump as an excuse to flee the US.
And chilly, the plot thickens. While Ellen's real estate team is keeping quiet, word on the street is that her sudden escape from Hollywood might have less to do with politics and more to do with those federal agents sniffing around. That's right, honey. People are whispering that Ellen could be the FBI's next big target. Think about it. She and Diddy have been thick as thieves for years. All those show appearances, those exclusive party invites, it wasn't just for show.
She's devastated about this win. And according to TMZ, she has moved 2 hours outside of London.
Can you believe the feds actually connected Ellen to Diddy's shady business dealings? Apparently, she might have been working as his fixer. I mean, these two go way back, and everyone just assumed they were industry friends. But things got real suspicious when Ellen started acting like she barely knew Diddy as soon as his legal troubles started. Girl, the feds weren't buying that act for a second, and when they started digging, child, they found some dirt.
I mean, the after party.
No, I know about them. I'll listen to the music. I've heard that song.
Now, let's talk about their history, because it's messier than a toddler eating spaghetti. Diddy was always popping up on Ellen's show, and he was constantly inviting her to his events. Remember that awkward moment when Ellen called him out about not getting invited to his birthday party? Diddy swore up and down he sent that invite, but Miss Ellen never showed up. At least that's what he claims.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes.
Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seen me show up.
But hold on to your wigs because this is where it gets wild. According to Cassie's allegations, these freak-offs were happening at some of the fanciest hotels. We're talking Trump International, the